now tuning into the Encountered Culture.
Counterculture's in your face, but pretend that you wanted to end. I'd rather be drinking with my friends. When we go out, you never see us again.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We're live again. It's me for right now. Nick's on his way, but we'll get things kicked off, get things started. First of all, thank you for dropping by. You saw the banner as you were waiting, right? Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Feel free to join the channel too if you're into it. Go for it, and we'll take it from there. But a little bit of housekeeping before I bring Nick on. He's here. He's waiting. Like I said, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Tomorrow, if you're hanging around, word on the street is that I may have leaked the password and information for Justin Collects channel to one Dan Who. You may have heard of him. He may or may not be taking over that channel because I may or may not have given him the information to do so. So if you're into it, we'll see you over there. But without further ado, I will bring on my partner in crime, my co-host, Nick. What's up, dude?
What's going on?
Well, welcome, man. Welcome.
Thank you. Sorry for the delay. Came downstairs, I knocked something over and I had to pick it up.
Yeah, that'll happen. That's okay. I had some little guitar riff intro music worked out, a little waiting screen. So testing out new features, right? So good time.
So I heard you say that you leaked a password to Dan Who. Is that like Jahmyr Gibbs leaking the play calls on the board behind him? You heard about that, right?
It's something like that. Something like that, yeah. So the privied information is out there.
Yeah. If you know where to look.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. I can neither confirm nor deny that is the case. If Justin asks, it definitely was not me. That's all I'm saying.
Nope.
All right. Oh, Dave's here. All right. Hey, Northern Nomad. What's up, man? Thank you for dropping in.
That sucker.
That
sucks. Or that's the sucker.
Oh, it's all good. All good. So, man, lots of leaks. Talking about leaks. Lots of information today. Lots of releases today. Before we get into that, did you pick up anything this week? I don't know about you. It was kind of slow for me this week.
Dude, all my purchases lately have been Christmas gifts. So like I'm trying to prioritize that at the moment,
Exactly. So some Christmas gifts, plus we have the trip. So like I got that going on, and it's a lot of money going out the window in different directions. So
exactly.
A few less toys this week. I did buy some shelves and some more lighting though, so not as sexy, but still something.
Okay, there you go.
Exactly. Well, since we don't have anything to show off, I guess let's kick it off. Let's talk about what we saw today. Some good stuff, I think.
Yes.
All right. So yesterday in Brazil, they have like their Comic-Con going on. So they had a couple of teases, releases revealed yesterday, right? So female Electro was the first thing, along with Gambit, AOA Gambit, that was revealed yesterday at that Comic-Con in Brazil. So they showed those off today. Pretty good, pretty cool in person. I have no familiarity.
A lot.
So, dude, these pictures make it look fantastic, right? These are
2 pieces or 4 pieces?
No, it's just 2 pieces. It's like
that's the same effect they have with some of the Power Rangers, I think. It's like a lightning effect.
Yeah, initially I kind of thought it was the same things that they gave to Storm, right? But they're definitely bigger. And you're right, they do kind of look like some of those Lightning Collection effects with
But no, I'm not complaining, dude. You know me, I'm always like, where's the effects? So it's nice to see that we're getting some effects.
No, and posed out like this, they look great, right? So I'm definitely here for
nice
it.
Pop of green in there. I like it. Yeah, it's like because the what is it? The male version of this Electro in that kind of style suit that they did. I know this is like traditional look, but there was an Electro they put out, I think, with like the Amazing Spider-Man, one of the waves or something. It looked
Yeah,
like this, and the green on it was a lot
the one
darker,
that
like
had
lighter.
it had the alternate head, right? Like the
Yes,
bald
yes,
head. Yeah.
yes. So that kind of reminds me of that more than a traditional one, but I'm not complaining. Is this like, so I see this as like the generic Spider-Man logo? Like, I'm not familiar with this character. Is this like a newer character in
Yeah,
the comics?
he's only been around for I think like 10 years, if that, so
Okay, cool.
relatively new. Uh and that's like this style of card back is what they've been giving to those newer type
Yeah,
characters, right? Not really
I'm good with
retro,
it.
so
I like it. I like it a lot. I just was curious because, like I said, I don't know some of the characters as well as you probably do.
yeah. But these effects, yeah, because I swear, man, yesterday I really thought that they were just reusing those storm effects, but they're definitely bigger, right? Like,
Hmm.
yeah, absolutely. So, and they look a little
Unless
more
it's like
rigid.
deceivingly packaged, it looks like just two solid pieces, and you can kind of wrap them up
Yeah,
around the whole arm, and not you could put them on like Thor or whatever.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I do feel like there was a one of the MCU Thors. It was a similar lightning effect to this they put out. I think it was a little smaller, but it
Mm.
was like a kind of like chunkier like that. Yeah, that's a good pose. Whoever's doing these
Yeah.
poses should get promoted.
I always wonder about that. Like, they have some like a guy comes in before they go live on the stream just to set these things up.
Hopefully, right? Like
Yeah,
it's like, yeah,
there you
maybe
go.
not that one.
In your face.
She's like, I want to be inside you.
It's definitely imposing.
Ooh. All right, I guess that's right before you die, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's right before you see this beautiful face here. So Spider Boy, we knew that was coming, right? That was part of the tease, I think,
Yep.
back in San Diego Comic-Con.
Like
But
the head sculpt. It looks good.
yeah, it's cool
I
looking.
know he's the boy. It's very small, so I wish it was not retail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like 20,
Yeah,
25.
that or at least packed to the T with things, right? It's
Something.
not
Can I
really.
have a web? What is that? A little spider turtle com thing? What are we working with
Yeah,
here?
yeah, like in the game, right? Like those little spider com
Oh,
things.
okay,
Right?
yeah, gotcha. Spider bot. No, I like it. I mean, at least you
Kinda
get the
cool.
web shooting hands, no wall crawling hands. Yeah. See, this is where like you guys like, come on, man. It's a smaller figure. You guys love your hands. Where's my wall
Yeah.
crawling hands? Where's my
So
webs?
I guess with this one, and again, this is a little too new for my blood, but um I guess he doesn't actually like need the thwipping hands because he doesn't like shoot webs. I guess I don't know if that's
Oh,
again.
okay. Well,
It's
then
a little too
give me
new for
literally
me.
the
So
hand that you have in your picture there, man. Your little
the open, yeah, just a wide open hand.
hey, yeah, the wall crawler hand. That's fine. So he doesn't shoot webs. You're not
From
Spider
in
Boy. You
in that
are Beetle Boy.
traditional sense. I don't know. I can't speak for his actual powers, but it's my
Fair enough.
understanding.
Sorry, I don't know enough. I'm probably just complaining. I
Oh, it's
will
his
always love
backpack.
that
See, that's
blue
what
and red.
Northern Philly, North Philly's got us. It's his backpack. See,
Oh, okay.
it's the new stuff, man. I gotta catch up on that. But it's cool. Like it's definitely cool for a smaller build too, right? So, presumably get like a miles on that, and yeah, it'd be good.
Oh yeah, now that you said that, I see that on the posed figure. You can see it on his back there.
Beetle Boy.
Oh, sorry, that's he looks like a beetle to me. Sorry, with that
It
at least with
does.
that
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah.
Anyway,
So that's cool. I
not to
mean,
disparage. If people are excited for not Beetle Boy, Spider Boy. More power to you.
yeah,
Like I said, I like it. It's cool. Like I just for a smaller figure, like Kenny said, you got to load it up
it's
to make
you gotta
it
look
feel
it up.
worth it.
This is the kind of figure like I'll buy it, and if I'm really into it, then I'll go and like read up on it. Because sometimes you just need that little like I guess reverse inspiration to do it.
Yeah, definitely.
He's got some good
Oh,
poses.
there's the
He's got
backpack right
wide
there.
feet, so he can stand well.
Nice.
Ooh, Spider-Man Unlimited. That was the other one that was teased at Comic-Con. So that was like the arm piece that we saw.
Okay, gotcha.
So
I
it's
like
cool.
it. Okay, cool,
At
cool.
initial glance, when they put the box up, before I looked at the figure, I was like, "Oh shit, we're getting a new 2099." But no,
It does look like that a little bit.
but
Yeah.
it's still.
Well,
I
hey,
think
look.
this is kind of cool.
Yeah, it looks cool. I like the big eyes. And hey, you got the wall crawling hands. Spider Boy. Just saying. Yeah, I like it.
It
I
should be
like the color
mandatory.
scheme. Looks good. Uh, is there a picture of the back of the cape, like that, like the back of Spider Boy there?
Let's see here. Here's some of the promo
Oh,
images.
okay, sweet.
Not really. You got no. They
That's
didn't
cool.
want to.
I just,
They didn't
I
want to
was
show you the
curious
back
if
of
there
that
would
one.
be like rear, because they did a back photo of Spider Boy for no reason, but not Spider Man Unlimited with a back thing.
Yeah, yeah. Good point.
No, no complaint. I think it looks cool. I'm down. Yeah, I like it. I guess if I had to complain, maybe give it like an angry head, like squinted eyes. If I'm
Yeah, I
nitpicking.
agree. I always say like I want even if it's Spider-Man and there's a mask, right? You can still make expressive faces with the masked faces. So,
Yeah, or just
yeah,
give
I'm
me
with
the
you.
unmasked head, man, because then you could put it on like just a normal like suit body, and then you get like that version of Spider-Man.
Or
Just
just
a thought.
pack.
Yeah.
I feel like
Oh,
sometimes
there's
you know how we used to get like random heads packed in that weren't
yes.
necessarily involved with the character. Think
Hmm.
like we got the Lalandra head with Mystique, we got the Hydra Bob head with that Deadpool pack.
I think of
Um,
Chameleon. He came with
Chameleon came
Jonah
with he
Jameson,
came with the heads.
and
We
who
got
was
the
the other one?
Silvermane head with
Yes.
what Speed Demon.
Yes.
So like I miss when they kind of just packed in random heads too, even if it had nothing to do with
Yeah,
the
for like
character.
for a C-lister character, somebody that you're not, I know now it seems like they're like, oh, let's just pick a
They'll just
random
make it.
F-lister out
Yeah,
of a hat, or Z-lister, cool. But yeah, I miss those days as well of the random heads, and they're like, oh, now you can make your own.
exactly. And that's a fun
This,
part of the collecting too, is like the kit
yeah,
bash
now
stuff.
this looks fantastic.
Dude, this is definitely one of my favorite reveals from the day.
Hell
I
yeah.
mean, it's just got all that 90s glory to it. It's
Mm-hmm. It's a big, thicker figure. I like it. I hate the color pink,
Mhm.
but even that cape looks good on him.
It looks good,
Yeah,
right? It just adds
really.
like this really nice pop.
Yeah, the sculpting looks good, especially with like the spikes on the legs and the ankles and the wrists.
Yeah, and
I
all
like
that like webbing, veiny type
it. Hmm.
stuff that's molded on too. So it's not like just painted on there.
Nice, so you get a little bit of like raised stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
awesome. Yeah, that'll be probably a day one purchase for me,
Yeah, it's good.
and that looks good. Nice.
Yeah, you can see how it's raised on there.
Yeah, that looks
Yeah.
awesome. So that's it. So that's a body they should reuse for like the symbiotes or something, right?
Oh, for
Like
sure.
with
Yeah.
that raised texturing on there.
Yeah, they'll absolutely get something out of it. And I think just you can paint over those lines however you want or whatever
Yeah.
for symbiote. Yeah, that would be perfect.
Yeah, honestly, if the cape is removable, and the head, you could make your own random symbiote with all the random Carnage heads that are out there and just paint it. That would look
Mhm.
awesome. Sweet. Is that so? That's part of that just random Spider-Man line that'll be in stores. That's not part of. That's just like the
Yeah,
retro
yeah.
line.
So that's
Nice.
just part of the Spider-Man wave, which I
Excellent.
think they go up for pre-order next week.
Okay. Sweet. Oh, finally getting
Yeah, an
is it Agent
updated
Anti Venom? Is that right?
no,
Agent Anti
Age of
Venom.
Venom.
Agent Venom. Sorry, I know
Yeah,
there's a bunch of different
Anti's the
ones.
white one.
Oh man, that one looks good. The spikes on that one are because I have the older one. The spikes on that one look way better. A lot more detail.
Yeah, so this one, I mean, it's
Oh, we get
a
that too.
marked improvement because you don't get the weird old ball hips, right? So that looks
Mhm.
fantastic. It's a slightly like bigger buck too. Uh
Oh,
you
you
get
get
the
some
extra
guns.
head, you get some
Yeah,
guns.
that's good. That looks real good.
Just a good packaging. I mean, it looks like a good offering, right? Even though at the end of the day, it's just some extra hands, head, and some guns, but it fills out the plastic and makes it at least look a little bit more worthwhile, right? So it's already a cool figure.
Well, see, look, if I'm trying to chinch out like they'd like to do, so no alternate head, no guns, and just hands. That's what I would expect from this figure. Just
Right.
no blonde haired unmasked head, no guns,
Yeah.
just that. But
I think
then we
that
got this is what
the
I'm saying.
unmasked
So,
head was a good surprise too.
oh yeah, I like that. It's actually the choice in the packaging too, because normally it would just be like on the side. It kind of is.
Yeah.
It's different, right? Because normally they do the in costume look is like the in packaging look.
Right.
I like it.
Yeah, so that's a good one. That's definite pickup too. The head sculpt looks really good.
Yeah, that is
A lot of
really
people were
good.
saying it looks like Aaron Eckert, like you can see kind of that
Suggest you
going
buy
on.
American next time. What does he say in The Dark Knight? Yeah, next time you want to try to kill someone, I suggest you buy American.
Yeah, spikes do look pretty good too.
Yeah, it's definitely because I don't think the old one doesn't even have spikes. I thought it was just like lines. I might be wrong, but like
I think you're
yeah,
right. Yeah.
like that definitely looks cool because I can't think of a lot of looks like us almost like Sandman skin with like the little like popping spikes coming out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks really good, man. Good. I'm glad this is good because I know that because that older one is kind of still pretty pricey from what I
Oh,
understand, right?
absolutely.
Like
Yeah.
50 plus, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's nice that we're gonna get a re-release with, like you said, arguably the better version.
Yep. Which, ultimately means that we'll get a re-release of Agent Anti-Venom,
Mhm.
which is good because that one's on that old body too. And yeah, this will look better, so much better.
I would think they would release them together in, to balance each other out. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
what I would do. You have it,
2-pack, something.
just saying. No, not a 2-pack. I just
Oh,
like in the same
just in the
line.
same wave.
Yeah,
No,
just to
they
kind of
gotta
like
spread it out. You
yeah,
gotta
or
give you
just
something
it's
next
like a
year.
balance out. So you have the Agent Venom at one, Agent Anti Venom at one, and Agent and Venom at the other.
Mhm,
I don't know. I like
mhm,
it.
mhm. Well, you can see they like this one. They gave you a lot of pictures for this one.
They're really
Yeah,
proud of that head sculpt there.
as they should be.
Yeah, I mean it looks really good.
And then,
Oh,
yeah,
finally.
there was this. So, animated series Chameleon looks like it's straight from the cartoon. So, I
Perfect.
think that looks
Love the head.
pretty damn
Love
good.
the love the sculpt. Love the colors. It's very simple, and
Yep.
I love that unmasked or the unmasked head of Jonah Jameson.
J.
It's
Jonah Jameson. Yeah.
like what was it, emisated, it's cool. It looks, you could
Yeah.
even use that like you killed Joe Jonah Jameson and sucked his brains out or something. It's like that's
It's
dead
very
end,
deflated. Yeah.
and you get 2 guns. There you go. Hasbro, it's like you're listening to us. Good job.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, that looks fucking great, dude. I feel
Yeah.
like you might even be able to, like, if you bought one, you could maybe fudge a Hellfire Club guard out of that, since those are, like maybe put some, custom the face a little bit. Just a thought.
Yeah. No, definitely somebody who's good at that kind of stuff. Yeah. They could.
I mean, especially if this one ends up being like, so this is one I would expect to sell out, but
Yeah.
my radar on that is always terrible. So this is probably going to be, available everywhere.
I don't know this one because this one hits a few demographics, right? So it's a retro carded figure. So you got a lot of people who like to just keep those on card and collect them just for that. It's got the animated series, so that draws in its own crowd, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
I guess general Spider-Man, and then people who are just trying to fill the gap because they don't want to pay for the older Chameleon figure. So
That's true, right? No, you're
yeah,
right. Yeah. So
so
this
that's
is one
cool.
that will probably be a big seller. So, but it's about time, man. This is good. These are all from the same retro Spidey line so
Yep.
far,
So
right? From Kane
everything
onward.
the first from female electro.
Oh, okay. So it's everything. Okay, sorry. I thought Kane
Yeah.
was
So that was the
nice.
first set of it. Was they went through this whole Spider-Man wave, which is cool because it was a lot of stuff, a lot of cool stuff. And then all going, regular retail, it
Nice.
appears, because they didn't specify like fan channel or specific retailer. So
Well, that's cool. I mean, they should probably go as wide as they can. I know distribution costs and all that, but like,
yeah, and I think
it is
Spider-Man
a
stuff.
little restrictive, fan channel or what, Amazon. Not everybody has not everybody wants to do that. They just want to go buy it in the store.
Yeah, Spider-Man stuff tends to do pretty well anyway. So what's up, ladies? Oh, hey, Em, what's going on? What's up?
What's going on?
Uh-oh. The dastardly Justin Collects is here. I've already warned everyone that someone, definitely not me, but someone has leaked information to It's Dan Who, and he has decided to hijack the show tomorrow. So I swear it wasn't me. No matter what anybody says, it wasn't me.
I'm loving this graphic. Like the Grinch tree. Like,
yeah, that's Justin.
It's ridiculous,
Justin,
but so good.
That's for Agent Venom. Yeah, that's a good point. Hopefully there's a peg, usually people will complain if there's a peg hole in a figure when there's not necessarily need to, but hopefully that's there so you can just plug those in.
And if not,
retro
you can
compatible.
Always just, get out the power drill.
You just make your own.
Make your own little hole.
Make a hole, make it wide. All right, let's get back to the here we go. All right. Yep. So Chameleon, great. We love it. We're here for.
Yeah, I loving the pissed off face too. He's looking a little like
So
angry.
It's one face, but I think that's a pretty great. If you're only going to get one head sculpt, I think that's a good, comfortable medium, right? It's expressive enough.
Good, man. For a villain, I want angry face and screaming face, like something like that. But
yeah.
I don't think Chameleon's all about like the subterfuge, right? The subtlety.
Yeah.
So that's perfect.
And another point to why this will probably sell out relatively quickly. People will probably buy multiples, right? Because in the show, he just like presses his little belt buckle. That's how he changes appearance. So he does change into the whole person, but some people will probably just pop heads on multiples of these, right? And just kind of put it in there. But I don't know.
Oh, definitely.
Food for thought, All right. So that's your wave. You got the 6 figures: Electro, Kane, Chameleon, Spider-Boy, Agent Venom, and Spider-Man Unlimited. And yeah, like I said, next week.
Pretty solid wave. I like it. It's just like there's not a lot of repeats, and if you do get a repeat, it's something somebody wants. Yeah, bring it on. My only complaint is Spider-Boy should have like a web or at least the other wall crawling hands or something, but everything else looks fantastic.
A little more in there, yeah.
Good job, Hasbro. I'll give you a little golf clap. Good job.
There you go. Oh yeah, hey, there you go. So for me, like the newer retro style cards, they're fine. I don't love it as an idea because for me, the retro cards, it's like a nostalgia built thing, right? So with the animated series ones, we had a card back that looked like that when we were growing up. I know that like they're trying to give that to maybe people these days, but adults are the ones that collect these. So who are they baking in nostalgia to? I don't know. But so I guess that's where you'd like to see maybe that kind of stuff go into a BAF wave. But those are few and far between. We got 3 BAFs in 2024. So I don't know if that's going to improve any. I don't know. Maybe I'd like to see at least 5 BAFs in a year, but 3, I guess we'll take.
I think 4 BAFs at least, just
1 a quarter. Okay, that's fair. I could give you that.
Like, one every quarter. So like, especially with them raising the prices as well, like it's starting to get restrictive, man. Like I want these other figures, but I'm like, I don't give a crap about fill in the blank figure.
Yeah.
Like I just want the thing. Yeah, you can get the piece aftermarket, or sometimes if you get lucky, but yeah, it's becoming restrictive in that way. So I don't mind that they're, for some of these characters, like it's okay on a retro card.
And that's fair too, right? Not everybody wants Spider-Boy, so they'd be pissed off if there's a good BAF piece locked in there, right? So I hear you on that. Yeah.
So I would have fully expected them to lock Chameleon and Kane behind a Build-A-Figure wave
Yeah,
thing,
I can see it.
because those are characters everybody wants. So the fact that you're getting them solo is a bonus to me, and that's why you're getting in the little clap, Hasbro, because I'm like, hey, this is exactly what I want. It looks cool, comes with what I want. Done, man. For 25 or plus, whatever. Yeah, just saying. But yeah, the Build-A-Figure waves are coming. But yeah, I think
They're coming.
4, like 1 a quarter, like you said, is good for the wallet and good for the market.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's a fair ask.
Yeah.
Speaking of Build-A-Figures, they're just showing this for what I'm about to show you, but so Savage Land, right? So we got Zabu
Yes.
here. That's one of our 3 Build-A-Figures from 2024. We all thought that maybe we would get like, I don't know that we ever get Savage Land Rogue. It would be nice, but I don't know. That seems maybe not. I would.
You're gonna
I
have
won't
to go
say
to
we never.
McFarlane
I'll
for
say
the
never say
for
never,
that for
but
the You're gonna
yeah.
have to go to McFarlane for the heavy
But at least
boobage.
like Shauna the She Devil, right? So that we have to get her because what else are we doing if we don't? But we are going to get Savage Land Professor X. This is actually what I thought this would be announced way before Warlord Professor X, so it was inevitable. But yeah, so we're getting him. He's got his green little jumpsuit there, Cerebro.
Like G.I. Joe.
He does kind of have a G.I. Joe appearance going on.
Does he come with anything other than the helmet? Is it just that?
Some hands.
Of course.
We've got some hands.
Oh, we got the gun hand. Okay.
That's right.
Oh no, sorry, that's that. Sorry, I thought it was like, gotcha.
Yeah, well, he does have trigger fingers for whatever reason, but yeah. And
oh sweet, I'm about to arm Professor X up. He's gonna be walking, shooting people, blowing people's brains out.
Motherfuckers,
Yeah,
and Professor X. Yeah. So they gave him Cerebro, but in the Savage Land, like he can't use his powers, so he doesn't have a need for Cerebro. But I guess this kind of goes into my thing about just packing in the random things, even if they're not necessarily for that specific character, right? Because I'll probably use this Cerebro with my other Professor X, right? The one in the chair. So it's
that one actually looks better than the one in the
exactly. It's a nice looking upgrade to that Cerebro. So yeah,
they still haven't packed in like an effect for that though, for the mind effect.
Justin collects. You just became the first member, so welcome to the C tier.
You became a YouTube member.
Well,
welcome to YouTube.
The channel.
It started back in 2005.
Could you imagine? It just announced when people join YouTube. No, that would be hectic.
You just started collecting now.
Just join the Encountered.Culture.
He will guide you, show you the way. Oh yeah, those are some pretty heavy eyebrows. Almost a unibrow.
Now I need to get like some sort of welcome thing, a little like applause or something. But
maybe like a little confetti,
imagine, just imagine that I have something cool going on. Let's see. Maybe I got. What do you want? Do you want? Welcome to the channel.
The monsters in the skeleton.
There you go.
There you go.
I got for you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. Okay. Professor X, his eyebrows are on fleek.
Give him a gun, I guess, if you're going to give him trigger fingers. Just give him like a pistol, or give him like a stun gun. How about that? Professor
I
X
feel like,
hurt anybody.
Again, an open hand would have been good, right? So they give you the two, like, so he could, he's got his fingers on his head, right? It's not really like
so you need
pistol, but need the open hand.
Yeah.
Safari suit. I like how that's the call to action on there. Safari suit.
That's the bonus. That's a negative. Put a little minus, little red minus. Safari suit.
1 point away.
Or no, safari suit, and then below that in parentheses you do minus no open hand parenthesis.
Just telling you what you don't get with the figure.
The packaging lies.
It's very confusing. Okay, so this was kind of my sleeper hit for this. It's super random, but
He's creeping.
solely based on nostalgia, right? So 1977 Spider-Man CBS movie, made for TV movie, and then it ultimately became a show too, right? Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man.
That is a deep cut.
Dude, it is super deep cut. But when I was a kid, I used to rent this movie often from the local video store. I don't know. There just
That's all
wasn't
we
a lot
got,
of
man, at
options.
that point, right? There's
Yeah,
no Tobey Maguire. There's no
exactly. It was this and that Captain America movie. You know what I'm talking about.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
the
I used
Corman
to
one,
rent
yeah.
I used to rent those all the time. And it's a made for TV movie and it looks like it, but
Oh, look, it comes with webs.
yeah, it comes with webs. They even threw in because the webs in the show are just rope, right? So they even threw in like a string as the
Just like,
rope
yep.
piece, yeah.
Huh? I'm down,
So,
man.
but the packaging looks cool though. Like, look at this.
Oh, I love that, dude. Yeah, the lower part's the best with the
Yeah,
yeah.
this is very cool.
It feels like that should be up higher. They like cut it off. Bring
Yeah,
it up a little higher. You know.
I
Sorry,
know, but like,
you know what I'm saying, like the.
what are they
I feel
gonna
like
do with this
supposed to
packaging?
be
It's like a
alcohol
one-off packaging, but it's so cool,
Dude, that's great. I like
Which
that a
I
lot.
think totally means that Lou Ferrigno Hulk is definitely on the table, right? Like
Ooh, okay.
it's not out of the realm of possibility at this point.
Bring
I'm
it
just
on,
saying.
man. Yeah, like this is. I think everyone never expected this figure. So yeah,
Absolutely, yeah.
yeah. All bets are off. It's Christmas, baby.
It's Christmas, baby. But yeah, so that was cool. I definitely wasn't expecting that. Not in this stream or ever. So there you go.
Yeah. Is that MCU Lizard? Nice.
Yeah,
Looks
so
good.
the only MCU figure announced during the stream, Dan Yoon tried to play a little trick on everybody and say there wouldn't be any new MCU reveals during the stream, right? But it turned out that new was the key word. So we did get an MCU figure announced. So you got this lizard, which it's still got some of the Sauron pieces, but and actually by that I mean lizard pieces, right? Because Sauron was based off the first lizard, but still some of those same pieces, just updated, retooled, so they're pinless. And then there are some new pieces built on. So it looks like it's got some pretty good size to it.
Nice. I don't know about the face, but that's fine.
Dude,
But this is supposed to be from No Way Home, not Amazing Spider-Man, right? Oh yeah, sorry.
So,
there's
Dan who everybody's been streaming today about this, right? So Dan who was doing his stream about this earlier, and he pointed out, doesn't that look like the Goombas from the 1993 Super Mario Brothers movie? Like at that
they
angle?
also, and you just go like this and you just dance with them.
Yeah. I was like, dude, when he said that, I was like, yeah, you're
Wow.
exactly right. Yeah. Now
All
I can't
right,
unsee it. So you've
come
got
on,
some
Hasbro, get the Super Mario Brothers movie license, and then you can just reuse that.
Just reuse those heads.
Boom. And Bob Hoskins might be a little bit hard because he's dead, but I'm sure John Leguizamo would give up those rights, no problem.
It's possible.
Ooh, okay, so get the angry.
It's
I don't know. Why does he have human teeth? Didn't he have like sharp teeth? Why does he have human dental teeth? It should be like sharp teeth for his mouth, right? No. I'm trying to remember from the movie. I honestly,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't
pay close attention
to
the dental work.
Maybe not like super like dinosaur, but like I thought they were a little sharper. Whoever your dentist is, Lizard, you're good. You're good, man.
He does have kind of some smaller teeth in the middle there.
There's a little gap there.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's more like, what's that? Not like, I'm scary.
That's true. I agree. Yeah.
There's a mouse in the shower.
No. You know what he's saying?
There are monsters in the gelatin.
I'm hungry.
Guess I use that now. That's just my thing. There are monsters.
And I don't know if it's this picture, but like, what's up with behind his head? There's like this giant lump. Like, do you see that?
What are we looking at?
like behind, no, like on his shoulder lump. It just looks weird.
Oh yeah, it does.
And then he has
look
like
weird.
giant
Shapers.
lizard boobs. Like, what's going on with the lizard boobs?
Giant lizard. Does have giant
So
lizard
you
boobs.
zoomed in on it. Sorry. No,
No, you're
go
right
back.
though. No, I'm just trying to see from other pictures
Oh.
if
Put your what does Deadpool say? Put your sweaty tits away, you preening slut. No, it was mostly it was the third. Zoom in on that. Yeah, I don't know why. It just like it was like, whoa.
It's not a flattering angle for the
not
guy.
a good angle for that figure. I'm not denying, like, look, if people are excited for this, more power to you. I have a lot of problems with this one. It just looks kind of generic. Oh, from the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
That would be good. I need Jack specific to make like those. That would be random and awesome.
Oh man, yeah, bring it on. What else are you doing, Jack specific? Just making Mario figs. That's it.
Simpsons now. They've moved on.
Oh yeah, they're taking over Super 7. They're like, just hold my beer, bitch.
All right, so there you go. Oh, this will be later this month as well. So this and the Spider-Man wave that we just went over, those are all slated for pre-orders in December. The rest didn't get any dates, so sometime in 2025 for all the other pre-orders. But it's a good amount of stuff. Next week and the week after probably. So
yeah. Honestly, they say it'll probably be right after Christmas if they didn't give a date.
Yeah,
you want to space that out a little bit, right?
Exactly. We'll skip this. They do like a figure draft every year, right? So they pick their favorites in different categories. So that was that.
Well, go back to that one. Go back one, just one. I like all those except She-Hulk. I think those are all good. I don't know what it has any reference or any things, but yeah, that Bushwhacker and Punisher 2-pack is fantastic. Yeah, good stuff. Anyway, Dwight should win whatever they're playing. Is it what's going to sell more? Are you guys betting on what's going to sell more?
Nah, they're just kind of picking their favorite things in each category. But I guess Toy Arc didn't post Ryan's picks, but yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry. Sorry. You said a draft. I thought it was like a competitive thing.
There was a third round of selections as well. But
what's that? Who's this guy?
This is Fabian Cortez, right? So this was announced,
gotcha.
Last month. So they're just showing it off so you can see kind of what you're getting there, which is cool. I'm very much looking forward to this. X-Men villains are always welcome.
Yeah.
He's got
give me that angry face. He looks pissed. I love it.
He's so mad.
It's his name, man. If it's a villain, he better be pissed off. He better be angry. If he's not a villain, he can still be angry.
He can be angry all he wants. Next to Fabian, though, so this was the other thing that was announced in Brazil yesterday. So Age of Apocalypse Gambit.
I like it.
So obviously they've decided that doing full waves of Age of Apocalypse is a terrible idea because not everybody's into it, and I get it. So it looks like they're gonna still sprinkle them in every once in a while, which I feel is a smarter idea. The people who want it, they get it. You don't dedicate an entire wave to it. Probably for the best. So Gambit, he looks pretty decent.
A little small size. Should be a little bit bigger.
Pictures.
Or is that just the pose next to Fabian? Is that?
I think he's definitely a little bit more slender, a little bit shorter.
Gotcha. I don't know.
I don't think Fabian's going to be that big, right?
I don't know, man. Look at his muscles. You can tell me who's going to win from that fight.
He's got the guns.
Just saying. Nothing. I don't know. Like, I'm okay with like smaller figures, but Gambit is never a character that I imagine smaller. But again, I don't really know a lot about the comics with that storyline, so maybe he is slimmed down, But yeah, just
I think the big thing here is like his face is a little too clean. You know, he's a little more
You should be
grizzly.
dirty. You're in the age of apocalypse. You should
Yeah,
be struggling
it's not beautiful.
for food and booty.
Aren't we all? All right. Okay, so Nightcrawler, right? X-Force Nightcrawler. We knew that was coming already. Kind of, you can fudge this into your Age of Apocalypse display as well. Not totally the same, but so similar, it barely matters. So in a way, you're getting 2 AOA, and you know, if you don't want to put it in AOA, you've got an X-Force. I think for that reason, I'm gonna buy 2 because I have the AOA display and then I have the X-Force stuff. So I'm your target audience here, right? I'm buying 2 off the bat. So
There you go.
but it looks cool. I love the black and gray suits, though. Like the X-Force stuff, it's just speaks to me, man.
I love that color scheme too. I know you say black and gray, but to me, it's more like black and silver. I know it doesn't pop like silver, but it has that.
Yeah,
like Blade
and on
should have
those
been part of
older
this X-Force
figures,
group, but he never was, as far as I know. Like
Yeah.
Blade would have fit right in with this outfit with a sword right next to Nightcrawler, being like, "Oh, he's like, oh, Nightcrawler's like, oh, I'm gonna kill a bunch of dudes." He's like, Blade's like, "Look, I don't even have to move. I'm just gonna throw this. I'm done."
that's right. Man, it's comics. Anything's possible, right? It's not too late.
There we go.
Yeah, so I like that. I'm here for it. You get 2 heads. So
Angry face. Yes.
options. They look like, I'm pretty sure, the same as the Wendigo wave faces, though, but maybe not.
No complaints there because those looked good.
They're good.
Like,
Yeah,
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like that's
fair.
reuse I'm okay with. Like it looks good and people want this figure. I know you say maybe not everybody, but I don't know, man. Somebody that's like, oh, I need a Nightcrawler and I don't want to pay out the butt. And I saw this on the shelf at Walmart or wherever. Hey, there you go, man. And guess what? He comes with the cutlass that you didn't include in the previous one.
That's a very good point, actually. Yeah. Like, how could you sell a Nightcrawler without a cutlass?
Just saying.
Or 3, you know?
Or 3. And then trying to make up for it. I know the handle or scabbard or whatever is a slightly different color. They're supposed to be gold in the other one, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, there you go.
It's cool. Then we got Husk. This one's cool, man. And like, it's simple, right? You're getting majority of the body is just that Monet figure, right?
Yeah.
But,
that sucks. At
but
least make it a slightly different color.
But it's from like the same team type thing. So
That's fine.
that sort of uniformity I'm okay with. It does have some different, some specific retooling here
The
in
boobs
the
with
chest
your hand.
area. Yeah.
The boobs.
But you do get 2 head sculpts. Okay, so you get this sort of plain face. Let's see if there's a better picture. Yeah. So you get like the regular face and then one where she's peeling off the skin.
Yes.
Dude, this, let me see. I gotta find this picture because look at this. This looks
okay.
fucking cool.
Nice. So see that's probably where I would pose it. So it's like they shoved it up into the hair. I like it.
Yeah.
So hate the reuse of the body, but it's a fine considering it's the same team, I guess. Yeah. And I just would want like slightly different coloring of the body suit because it's literally like the same. Like they didn't even change the paint, right? It was the same like dark red color.
Yeah, but then you're gonna piss off a whole subsect of people because it doesn't match. So
okay, fair enough.
I think you go.
I don't want to piss off those people.
Yeah, don't piss those people off, man.
Just piss on them. No.
But yeah, so this is cool.
Nice.
That's your
is that a hand sculpted thing or is that just something she's holding? Like
no, that's the skin that she's peeling off her face.
No, I know, but like, is it sculpted into the hand? Or is it like
no, it's just a loose piece.
Okay, that's what it looks like. That's awesome. Okay, yeah, okay, so it's like a different angle there.
Really see, but yeah, it's a separate little accessory.
Nice.
So yeah, I like that. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, this is an.
I like. There you go. See, I'm telling you, they hired someone to do these poses, man. That's a good pose. I am not human.
Oh yeah, Then obligatory Wolverine, which I know everybody's not excited about, but I'm here for it. So
Hey man, I'll take any and all Wolvies. Bring them on.
Extreme Wolverine. So it's cool. It's I'm assuming this won't be the Build-A-Figure. This will be the one without the Build-A-Figure piece.
Those
either way,
all shoulder joints are looking a little rough.
Yeah, I didn't notice that earlier, but you are correct.
Is it just the angle? Like, I don't know. That's just like, yes,
no,
just doesn't look natural.
You're used to maybe seeing like the shoulder pads covering that area, right?
Yeah, it still looks a little. He has shoulder cancer.
I guess even on like the Secret Wars one,
his healing
it's
factor
open like that.
It.
But you're right. That does stand out pretty.
Yeah, sorry. No, like everything else looks really good. Like the muscles, I like the colors, like the yellow and the black pops. I don't know what's going on here. Like, hey, come here. I got something to show you. But yeah, sorry, just those upper shoulders are just not or mid shoulders. I don't even know what to call them. Gumball shoulders.
those gumballs.
Something.
Anyway. Pretty sure we had this face before.
I'm pretty sure we did too, right? Is that from like the other
the 5-pack
X-Men retro card, right?
When he's
like the one where he's
half naked. Oh, the training suit one. You might be right on that. It's one of those two.
I'm pretty sure it's the training suit one, but maybe the mouse closed. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. So I feel like, there's that. See, I like that eye effect.
Yeah,
Hasbro, now you're getting it.
Dude, this optic blast looks cool, man. It looks
yeah. Honestly, that Cyclops looks great. The paint job on that looks fantastic. But no,
very
I'm all about that optic blast, dude, because you can put it up against another character and make it look like he's actually hitting him.
Yes.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Are there any in-package pictures of these? Or
there is. I have. There's one coming up after we get through all the figures. You see the packaging.
No problem. Sorry.
But, yeah, that looks
like
good.
As much as I like the poses of the figures, I like to see the package pictures because it shows me everything. And yeah, I get the original head too. Oh, nice.
Yeah, so hopefully that means we get like a classic Cyclops soon, right? Like the sort of
You're talking like the original X-Men, like the black and yellow.
Yeah. That, but also like the more classic, like blue and yellow. Think about like the one that came in the 2-pack with Dark Phoenix.
Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a good picture.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that looks good,
man. That needed to be in there from the beginning. It's Cyclops. He's shooting you with his optic blast. That looks great. Good job, person.
I'm glad with like the last few Cyclops figures that they put out, they've had that blast effect coming out because it doesn't make sense not to have that. Yeah.
Yep. That's a nice looking figure. Good sculpt. So I guess that's what I'm saying. So I look. Oh, Cable again. You go back one. So like I know Gambit's in the back there. But like just looking at that Cyclops compared to that Gambit, like that Cyclops, the Gambit still just looks really skinny. And like it should have been on that body. Like Gambit should have been on that Cyclops body. And maybe it is, and these are just not great pictures. But I'm just saying, I feel like, I don't know, Gambit needs a little bit more heft.
A little more
bulk. That's
you want him to look a little more like Channing Tatum.
Well, I'm not gonna have myself. Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh. I don't know, Gambit's always been like a chunkier guy to me, like bigger, you know. I know he's always got the coat on, but I always imagine him as like kind of like a more like, you know, muscular guy. He's got to throw the cards. I just need a cards.
Those cards are heavy.
Okay, so is that Cable from the Zabu wave?
They just put that there as like a
fuck you to everybody who couldn't get a Cable.
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, remember that Cable that you couldn't get, Nick? Here you go.
I still got the Zabu legs separately, so I'm happy. I want the Cable, and I will get him one day. But now we're looking at a figure I've been asking for years now.
Yes.
Finally, we get Marrow. Thank you. Looking good.
Sorry. Give me 1 second here. I'm looking for tape.
Uh-oh.
Not for myself. All right. Marrow, yes. So, dude, yeah. I think we all kind of had an idea that this was coming, based on the leak list and the teases and everything. So, to actually get that announced, yeah, she looks cool. I like that a lot. I like the bones. It looks really clean for a figure. So the reason they put Cable there was they were kind of alluding to like Marvel versus Capcom. So they were saying like this Marrow is essentially that's the inspiration for the figure as opposed to the comics. But
Oh no, dude, I'm fine because I think the comics is like straight green, but I'm loving this green blue like transition. Looks great. Like you said, the bones look good. Yeah, bring it on, man. I'm here for it, and this is like we're saying, like even before, like we've been asking for this figure forever. It's just a cool looking concept figure, It's no Grizzly, but it's
still waiting on that Grizzly.
Yeah, I love it, man. It looks good. Honestly, it looks like something Todd McFarlane would cream his jeans for. He's like, I want that.
I want that.
Yeah, he's like, it has short hair, bones sticking out of it. I love it.
What the fuck's going on, Todd? All right, yeah. So Nomad said Gambit's cards are like rocks when he throws them. That's right. Woo, boy. Them things are like rocks. Oh, she's
good job, pose guy.
Yeah. She's agile. All right.
It looks good all around. Like all around. So I guess those are going to be like plug-in pieces, like, or are those sculpted?
It looks like they're molded in, but I mean, maybe
I'm saying like packaging wise, like it would. I don't know, like the packaging might have to be a little deeper, like width wise. Space. But yeah, I guess. Hell yeah,
so it's good. Looks like it only has one head sculpt, but I mean.
She's
I probably want an angrier face.
Or maybe like a screaming head. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good, like, stoic.
I don't hate it.
Yeah. No, it's a good looking head sculpt. Oh, and here's your Build-A-Figure for the wave. So they call him Nemesis. I guess technically this is Genocide, but we're never going to get figures called Genocide or Holocaust. So we'll just call them Nemesis, because they're all like related some way. So Nemesis for the sake of the wave, which, dude, it looks so. I am pretty excited for this. This looks
dude, I love it. So it looks like this Marvel Legends. It looks, like a version of Nemesis or Holocaust or whatever, but you could easily put this into like Doom or like Dead Space or something. Like this is baller, man, or Gears of War, something like that. It looks like something you would fight in, I don't know, some futuristic, hell, grim, dark hell space thing, like
just from an action figure standpoint, this thing looks cool. Like if you don't care about any of this, like you just want a cool looking action figure, this is kind of that fills that, right?
Yep.
So I'm here for it. The skull looks great. It's got the articulated jaw too. Yeah, you're right though. Sort of that like futuristic space sort of,
like a space armor kind of thing, or like if you've played Dead Space, like Isaac's armor looks like that, at least in the chest, and like it like kind of contours to the body, but is also like movable, so you can do stuff. So that's what reminds me of. And then you get to the head, and that's like straight Revenant or something from Doom, or one of those like flaming skulls that would try to attack you.
Right.
That's perfect. Yeah, I like it. I don't know about the Ninja Turtle toes, like what's going on with the toes there, but
first time I'm actually looking at the toes.
Yeah,
right, though.
No, honestly, I was just like, I was looking for something to complain about. I'm like, I really like this.
I get it.
I guess the only other complaint was I wish the armor was like maybe like a little more reddish. But you were saying like with this character, I don't know exactly who this is supposed to be representing, so it might be perfect. I know the old like Holocaust figure was a lot more like bright yellow,
Translucent.
yeah, kind of thing. So maybe not gonna do that. I also see a little hole in the right hand there. Is something going to go in there? Is that for a hand, something to shoot,
That's
or
his
an
pee
effect?
hole.
Pee hole. I got to discharge that skull waste somewhere.
I would hope that they give you something to
I would
fire
maybe a
out of there,
blast
right?
effect, not a
Yeah,
Cyclops
something like
level, but like an Iron Man little. Pachoo!
just a little. Yeah, I mean,
The tube on the back
I
is
doubt
nice
we do anything new, right? Like we just get that blast effect that we've seen a million times.
That's fine. Yeah.
Or if not, that's what will fit in there, and then you just take one of the extra ones that you have. Maybe they showed some. I don't know, but...
Oh, sorry. And based on like the scale with the rest of these, he's a big motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
I mean, no, he's a bath, but yeah, just like it. I don't like small baths. If I'm gonna get into a bath, give me something big, and that's pretty chunky.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely got some great height to him.
So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
Okay, we need that clip to. Yeah,
I really like the helmet too. Like it's big. Like like compare. Like go one picture back. Like see like this like the skull thing is a lot with the skull open, but it's like it doesn't just go over the skull, it goes like around those tubes. So it's like big. I like that. I think that really helps it like make it feel more like monstrous and large.
I wonder if this is reuse from the Hulkbuster. I don't know, man. I returned that figure, so I don't have it to look, but like if you take the shoulder pad things off the Hulkbuster, it kind of, I wonder.
Like
I don't know. I'm not going to accuse.
I mean, that might be a reuse there, but like
just the torso area, because it would have like the wide opening for the.
It does. The size of that does look like it would fit that, like the Hulk, that Hulkbuster like flattish dome head almost. I was gonna say it also looked like an Ultimate Ghost Rider or like a Mecha Ghost Rider.
That would be badass. Yeah.
That Skull's looking very happy in this picture. He's like,
he's just happy to be here.
He's like, guys, I just got this awesome suit. What do you think?
You guys like my suit?
You like the suit? Oh, you don't like it? And then he puts the helmet on and just kills everything. Yeah, I like it. I like this figure. And yeah, just the color of it too. I can't think of another legend that has that like maroonish color.
Yeah, that's true. It's definitely a unique color.
I'm trying to think of something like I got to be like an Iron Man that had like an armor that was that color or something. But just I don't know. Just it's just normally you don't get that kind of muted. What would you even call that? Like burgundy or like
almost like a rust color, but
rust.
It's not rust, right? Because it's shiny, but like
I can't even think of what to call it. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, it's just unique. I like it. Ooh, Staff of Ra. No, what was that?
Yeah. So the next three are just our teases for what's upcoming. So the first one was the staff, but this is obviously going to be classic Adam Warlock. There was the old Adam Warlock figure that came with the staff like that. Let me see if I can pull that boy up. Marvel Legends. Should have came prepared. Who's running this shit show? Here we go. I'll share my screen.
The classic. Wait, you're talking about like the Mantis one? The Mantis?
No. Like earlier. Let's see.
Classic.
Right.
Classic Adam Warlock? Okay, yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Let's see it.
Boom. All right. Yeah, the old Marvel Legends one.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
See? It's got the staff.
Okay.
It's right there.
And he's got the Infinity Gauntlet. So is this one going to come with the Infinity Gauntlet?
Probably not, because we want it to come with it, but hopefully. It's going to come with the staff. We know that much, so you got that going for it.
And some hands. I know that.
So yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So,
I like it. Yeah, they're just going back to the
cool.
classic looks. Bring it on.
Yeah, so it'll be like this design, right? Which is great, because I really want this design, because I want to use the other one from like the Mantis Wave as my Magus. So
yep.
Yeah, that would be great.
Man, this image is really punctuate how terrible that the Guardians 3 one was. It's like yeah. I don't know. That's a whole nother discussion.
For another time, children.
All right, so one tease. What's the second tease? Come on, Kenny, tease me.
Sorry, I was reading the comments here. Oh, M said it was more like a nice bronze. That's fair. Probably better than rust or brick.
Okay.
A nice.
Oh, brick. I like brick. Shiny brick.
It's like a shiny brick, even though that doesn't make any sense. But yeah,
it doesn't have to. Brick Tamland, shiny brick.
I think brick killed a guy. So then we got this spider web tease. So it's like an open spider web at the end.
Oh, finally capture a guy. Okay, you sure that wasn't just one of them? Was like, oh, I jizzed. Oh no, go get it out of here.
I love lamp. Splooge. It does kind of. It could be an accident.
He's like, oh, let me touch it.
It's hair gel. It's just hair gel, man. It's fine. So
what do we think that is? That's a Spider-Man of some kind, but I like that. Like, if that's the one effect that they've been missing. So you shoot it, and then like to capture a guy like against the wall, not like a mate, like maybe just like a thug, that's what it would look like to me. So you have a Spider-Man shooting it, and it's like capturing a thug, or at least hits a thug in the chest and like wraps around him in a way. That to me, that's what it looks like. I don't know if that's what we'll get. They seem to be very content with their web splatters and web lines. So
I was very much like, I mean, it could be any millions of it could be any Spider-Man thing ever, right? But shout out to Mike Hext, who said it's probably Marvel versus Capcom Spider-Man or Venom, because they both have.
Is that like their main attack or basic attack?
They both have like this attack here that looks like that. And of course, I'll never find an image, so you just have to believe me.
Sorry, good.
No, you good.
No, I'm just saying, like, just looking at that, like, if they're gonna do like the straight like web out attack, it's gonna need to be more rigid than that, because it's just gonna end up going boo. It doesn't look like it has like any structure on the upper part of the web to do that, unless it's attached to a character like in front of you, I guess. I'm just saying, put a wire in there, man. Just a little metal wire.
I found it.
Yeah, there you go. That's fantastic.
And I lost it.
So no, it's right there. I see it on the right.
Yeah, but then I clicked something. Fucked it up.
No, that's good.
But you see, it's small, but you see what I'm talking about.
But all I'm saying is like that, where the upper wire, the thin part is, that's gonna like fall off all the time because it's not rigid. If you're going for like the straight web.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You're not going to be able to like mount anything with that, but that's just one idea for what it could be, and that makes sense. So
that's cool. I like it.
And then this was the last tease.
Whoa.
And so I mean, when I saw this, I was like, I don't know, man. I didn't have any initial thoughts on this.
Or something like they got the retro Iron Man line, like I don't know.
But
any inklings from the webs?
Consensus is that I don't know consensus, but the initial thoughts are the X-Force Archangel. Apparently that has something to do with the power set.
So is that like one of the wing pieces, I assume? So like they're like messed up or whatever. Or he's not like
shooting them out.
Oh, like the shards. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
So something a little different, right? And hopefully that's it. Because I know it's on the leak list, but I really, really, really want that to be something that actually gets announced and released in 2025, right? So I'm just very hopeful that we actually do get that X-Force Archangel. So I'm here for it, for the rumors, what people are saying about it. So I'll take it.
Hell yeah.
That was the draft thing again. That's them. Oh, they didn't show you the packaging. Oh, snap. Who's responsible for this?
I blame Dan Ewan and Trump. No.
And just start naming people.
And Lin-Manuel Miranda. You said start naming random.
You're right. You did exactly that. I'm going to find the packaging for you because it's the same as shape as the Blackheart Wave.
Oh yeah, dude, the box. So yeah, I did see like the full image of all the box art. Yeah, it looks good. I really like that choice of box art. It's like reimagining of the old, but yet the open packaging, so you can see actually what the fuck is in there. Yeah, it's good stuff, and they seem to be very durable. Like it's solid cardboard, which normally packaging is flimsy as shit nowadays, but
right,
they're doing a good job. So good on you, Hasbro, for not chinching out on that cardboard.
Here we go.
I
think I
still not giving me effects pieces that I want. Just
here's a picture of the wave, so you can kind of see everything. So it looks great. Like I'm in for the whole wave. There's nothing that I hate out of this wave, right? And yeah, so Wolverine is the one that has no bath piece. So that's good for the people who don't want, a 900th Wolverine. If that, I do, but I don't know. Some people don't. I get it.
My only complaint is that the Gambit, I don't know, just something missing in there. But yeah, everything else is great. Different, yeah. Like that Cyclops, you get the blast effect, angry head, and the Nightcrawler is great. I'll take Husk. Yeah, I know I complained about it, but yeah, it still has enough stuff in there that it's enough. But that Gambit just a little lacking. Give me
not doing it for you.
Like Age of Apocalypse Gambit still has blast effects in his powers, right? He can still kinetic energy into shit, right? Give me a little bit of something for his rod or something, I don't know, like an energy effect or something.
Yes.
It takes a lot to satisfy what I want, so this might be nitpicking. Nitpicking, maybe.
Nitpicking. There you go.
Yeah, but I still that's Nemesis figure is fucking dope. I like it.
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah,
I'm glad that they seem to be like, hey guys, let's do less Build-A-Figures, but the ones people actually want. Because you finally got Zabu, we got
that's
Blackheart, Nemesis. These are at least Blackheart and Nemesis, right? We're from the Toy Biz lines, right? So we're finally getting those ones that are let's update this shit. I know we got MODOK and here and there, but
Nemesis
we're finally being okay, guys, really let's make a profit and let's give the people what they want. Even though some of the one or two of the figures in the line people might not love, but that's the whole business model, I guess, in the first place. So, but yeah, I'm glad to see it. So what would be crazy? So say they down the line they release a deluxe Nemesis, but it's the translucent version.
Ooh.
Get both.
I would get both. Yeah, if it's that different, then I don't have a problem. I would get both, and then I just say one is Holocaust and one is genocide, and then I guess I don't have a Nemesis. I don't know, man. Whatever. Whatever,
There you go.
whatever.
Or you just take the one and put it into the somewhere else, or I don't know. Just saying. Not that Marvel has been known to do that, to re-release these BAFs as deluxes, but that would be one that I think would be pretty cool if you were to cast it in that yellowish orange translucent plastic of the original. I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy that shit day one.
Yeah.
So what other for the outlook of 2025? So say we've only got 4 BAFs. So the other 3, like, what's a BAF you would like to see on the horizon? Is there anything leaked that we know of by chance? I don't think
would be like big enough for a BAF. There has to
for
be.
a Build-A-Figure, yeah. Or anything that you're particularly craving. One figure I do think they need to do a re-release of soon is Doc Samson. Like, that's one that's like an
that
older one. Like,
definitely
we need
needs
something, whether it's like a Scar individual release, because he's a big dude. I'm fine with that. Put it in a wave, something like that's a figure I've been wanting for a long ass time. Yeah. So what do you say on your end?
I agree with you. That one needs an update. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the list to see if there's anything that sticks out as like, oh, that would be such a great, Build-A-Figure.
I feel like nothing really jumps out, right?
Well, it would be helpful if I could find the there. Here we go. All right. All right. So
I thought you were already reading it. You look so convincing.
Oh, thank you. I'm just good at acting like I know what's going on. Shuma Gorath was on the leak list, on the rumor list, I should say.
Oh,
that
dude, yeah, give me some giant tentacled alien. Yeah, bring it on. I would love that.
That would be a fantastic Build-A-Figure.
Hells yes.
So far, though, I will say, like, this leak list has been, pretty good so far. Everything that's been announced has at least been on it.
Boom. The leaks are real.
The leaks are real. Although we didn't get that Mandarin announced yet. Yeah, I don't know. There's not a lot of like big Juggernaut is another one that's on the list, but like I don't know that we get another Build-A-Figure Juggernaut. It seems like that would just be a deluxe figure, right?
Yeah, you have the BAF, you have the Cyclops 2-pack. Are they? Or is that maybe that's an MCU one?
Well, it's under the Marvel versus Capcom stuff, so
okay.
I don't know. Like that could be inaccurate, right? It could be a figure, but just in the wrong area.
The only difference would, at least in the Deadpool one, he was just in like a yellow jumpsuit. Like that's it. Like that's lame. I'd much rather have like an updated like Marvel versus Capcom one. I think, right? That one's at least like a little different looking and more like anime, super muscled, and he's Juggernaut's already muscled, but more than that. That's one year I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I don't really need that.
So maybe like the Build-A-Figures didn't make it onto the list, and that would be cool, right? Like if we get some stuff that's not on the list and
save your best for last
throughout the years. Yeah. So I mean, Tusk, I'm still here for Tusk or Grizzly. Those will both be solid Build-A-Figures.
Sorry, I say Grizzly, but it was Tusk. That's the one I know, the one you've been waiting
Grizzly,
for.
I'm here for.
All
too,
right,
so
come on, Tusk it up, Hasbro.
Give me the '90s stuff. I'm here for it. But yeah, so
they seem to be leaning into it a little bit. So I think your chances of getting Tusk are better than they probably were a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Now's the time.
Now's the time. Strike while the Tusk is hot.
That's right. But yeah, so I don't know, man. All in all, like, what are your thoughts on the releases for today?
I mean, dude, everything looks really good. It's like I said, I think my main complaint was that one Gambit. I don't know why I have this vendetta against Gambit, but
you really are not enjoying this Gambit.
So okay. I guess my main problem is when I saw that figure from afar, I was like, "Oh, look, it's Icarus."
Don't worry. A lot of people thought it was Wiccan, so I think it definitely looks small. So yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just it looks like it's just so generic in a wave that otherwise would have killed it. So I don't know. Just give me. I don't even know what character I would replace in there because, like you said, it's a random one-off of Age of Apocalypse Gambit. So I don't know. I don't know. You put literally anybody. I don't know.
I
Even
mean,
if you put G.I. Joe, Professor X from the
put that in
Savage
the
Land,
wave.
throw him in there. Sure, I'm cool. Gambit, I don't know. I don't know what it is right now. I got a lot of hatred for Gambit.
It's fair. I don't know that it's going to get any better once you see it in person. It might get worse. So I don't know.
We'll see.
I mean,
but yeah, dude, I love it. Love Nemesis. That's a fantastic bath. Good job, Hasbro, on that. Thank you for finally giving me Marrow. Hallelujah. Yeah, and I really like that Wraith. He's looking fierce. So those are my thoughts.
So yeah, I'm with you. Like a lot of great stuff. Kane looked fantastic. Spider-Man 77, super nice surprise. So that one hit the nostalgia for me. So I'm happy with that. Chameleon, great addition. The killer in it all though is the Nemesis Bath. That thing is fantastic. So regardless of whatever else was announced, that was just a very cool looking figure when they dropped it on the table. I'm like, oh hell yeah. All right, that's great. That looks great. So I love that we're getting an X-Men wave, even though it's sort of like a disjointed X-Men wave. I like that though. There's a little bit of something for everybody, right? Depending on what you're collecting. And obviously, like I've just decided to hoard the stuff, so I've found a home for everything. So I'm in for everything in there, even the little Gambit. Just because I have the AOA shelf, so I'll take it.
I don't want
Wolverine's
it.
good. I don't want it, but I'll take it. Let's see what else. The only thing, Spider-Boy's cool if that's like what you're reading, that's your era, that's what you're into. I'll get it to check it out, and then I'll go from there. It might look pretty cool in hand, though. That's what I'm thinking. So
that's my thought as well. It's like the colors just look good. The blue looks good. So that's one I think that seeing it in person and looking at it, I was like, this is going to be a probably good looking figure. Yeah.
And then other than that, Savage Land, Professor X, it's good. I don't know that's gonna like fly off the shelves, but still cool. It's got that 90s thing. And even if you're just into like the animated series, because there was like that whole several episodes that dealt with the Savage Land, so that is something that's got that nostalgia vibe too. So
that's true.
Yeah, there wasn't anything that I was like, damn, that sucks. So yeah, I guess I call that a win.
Always good, right? Like,
So
oh man.
away. Yeah.
Nah, it's good. This is all good.
Yeah,
all looks good. I like it.
Well, before we wrap up, I'll hit the housekeeping stuff again. But of course, remember, to hit that like and subscribe. If you're here for the first time, thank you for dropping in. Definitely feel free to subscribe if you want to. We're not always just hanging out here live. There are actual videos on this channel, so it's not just two guys drunk rambling about things. Although that does make up it's a lot of that, but yeah.
Just kidding. Subscribe.
It's mostly not that, or it is. I don't know. It's whatever you want it to be. And then, if you're into joining the channel, that's an option too, right? You can join Justin Collects, who decided to take that plunge against his better judgment. So, feel free to join him. So he's not alone in the world. And then, as I said earlier, it wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. Somebody, definitely not me, gave the key and passcode to some guy from England named It's Dan Who. So he may or may not be hijacking a channel tomorrow called Justin Collects to talk about collecting Justified. So I don't know. That's the word on the street. Again, I had nothing to do with it. So Justin, just believe me. That's all I'm saying. But that'll happen at 7:45 Eastern Standard Time. So Dan Who will be taking over Just Justin Collects, and we'll talk about the worst figures that we picked up in 2024. So that's what's going on tomorrow. But we're here right now, and I think that about does it. So, Nick, any parting wisdom for the great people out in the ether?
Wash your fruit before eating it.
That's good. That's a good one.
And vegetables, but mostly fruit.
But just do both. Just stay safe.
Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes!